One benefit of having SportsCode Elite is that you can show movies when certain buttons are pressed. Now I'm just going to use my basketball output window as an example. If you want to purchase this window or see how it works in further detail, there are links to both those things in the description. But we've got our two team rows here, Ohio State and Creighton. Now the most important thing first off is that if you want movie toggle buttons, they've got to be movie toggle buttons. So if we just click this 3-point attempts here, come into the inspector, you've got the button type has got to be action, and the action into that is going to be make movie, not toggle, make movie. Now there are three general principles when you're trying to show movies with toggle buttons. The first off is that you just have to remove the word count. So for example here we've got the 3-point attempts, show count, label made 3 and label missed 3 where row equals Ohio State offense. Now that's just going to give you that number for 3-point attempts. Now, if you want to show the movie for 3-point attempts, all you have to do is remove the word count. So now you've got show, made 3 or missed 3, where row equals Ohio State offense. That's the same thing with 3-point makes. Show count, label 3, where row equals Ohio State offense. Just got to remove that word count. So now it's show, you could have label there or not label, show made 3, where row equals Ohio State offense. So that's the first principle, just remove the word count. Now the second principle is that if you want to add different labels together, you use the word and. So if we go show count label made 3, and we're just going to have our shot position here, so made 3 and middle 3 where row equals Ohio State offense, and I'm just going to add this to the show. Press execute. Wait for this to turn into a 5. So now you've got your 5 Ohio State 3-point makes in that middle 3 section just by adding that and. Now the reason I'm emphasizing that and principle, and that's kind of similar throughout all of SportsCode, that principle of adding two labels together, is because it's different when you add two rows together. That's where we get into our rebounds. So offensive rebounds, again, you got show count instances where Ohio State equals Ohio State rebound, and you just remove that word count for the movie. Same with defensive rebounds. Except these are from two different rows. They're from one row's Ohio State defensive rebound and the other's Ohio State offensive rebound. So when we get into total rebounds, the scripting's a bit different. So again, we're identifying those two rows, count and count. Then we remove the word count when we want to show the movie. So instances where row equals Ohio State defensive rebound instead of having Ohio State count. Instances where row equals Ohio State defensive rebound. And then when we want to add two rows together, we've got to use the word or. So show defensive rebound movie or offensive rebound movie. So that means when we click this 29, we've got all 29 of Ohio State rebounds available to watch. Now it's really helpful having these movie toggle buttons. It makes the post-game review edit or post-game just general review a lot quicker. You can add movies together really quickly through flagging. It's also just very convenient to be able to watch a stat immediately by just pressing the button. Now, if you have any questions about this window or any questions about this video about how to show movies, my email will also be in the description, but it's just those 3 points to remember. Remove the word count. When you're adding labels together, just use the word and when you're adding rows together, use the word or. Hopefully that's helpful, and if not, send me some questions. Thank you.